Yo. Episode 12. No, episode 13. Holy shit. Lost count. We done so many episodes, brother. What it do, son?
Oh, dude, welcome to the late night. Monday night, Tuesday morning, you know, depending on where you are, what part of the world.
Whenever you watch this shit, hopefully it's late night.
You know, it's me, AD, me. You know, we do things. We review television shows and talk shit about your mother's box. Welcome to the late night show.
It was a great time last time I visited her box.
Yeah, it was good. It's warm.
Yeah. Welcoming, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, man, how's your week, man?
It's been pretty good, man. Pretty eventful. Yeah. You know, I'm here.
You're here? That's it, dude? You're just alive?
Here, dude, living. I mean, I put multiple smiles on my face every day. You know? Yeah, most of it is due to my reflection, you know, and the view boxes. You know, it's been a newsless week. Rest in peace to Bray Wyatt. Okay. You know, WWE superstar. You know,
we honestly didn't mention that in the Heels review because it happened that day.
He was like 36 years old. He was great. He was great performer. You know, great in ring performer.
Was he active?
I think he was just coming back. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think he was gone for a minute. He just was coming back and then he died.
Did they say why?
I think heart attack, but don't quote me.
Okay.
And then rest in peace to Bob Barker. You know, how are we gonna know how much to pay for stuff now?
Yo, I had Llama said that yesterday. That was like the price is wrong, and Llama's face said,
"That's what Adam Sandler bar, though."
Yeah, 100%. The price is wrong, bitch. Oh man, but yeah, R.I.P. It's sad. Bob Barker was pretty old, huh?
99. They said, yo, somebody said that he guessed the price without going over. What a legend. He died at 99. Not 100.
That's hilarious, bro.
He guessed the correct age without going over.
That's hilarious. I got that.
Shout out Bob Barker and condolences to his family.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, 99, long life. You know what I mean?
Life, dude.
Beautiful.
You know,
you can wish to live that long.
Yeah, you know, and then you know, it's a lot of bucks.
Or not enough. You know,
not enough bucks. You know, the box is wrong.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta get a shirt made.
What, the box is wrong?
The box is wrong. And put like a really big object in a little small box. You know, that way it's like, you know, it's trying to like infer to like, you know.
Wink at the audience.
You know, the price is wrong.
They'll be like, "Oh, I got it, dude. That's such a great shirt. Where do you buy? You buy it at blackout.gg."
Yes. / your mommy's box.
/ under the section that labeled your mommy's box.
Labeled. It's in a playlist called Thanky Queen.
All right, man. Well,
how are those drinks, dude?
They're delicious, dude. Like chilling. You know what I mean? Late night drinking. This is like Llama's show. You know, where we're supposed to have adult bevs, but he never has an adult bev anymore. You notice he branded it that first couple episodes, like, you know, I'm gonna have the adult bev, and then episode 3 was like, nah, I'm gonna have.
He doesn't even care if your kids are awake anymore.
No. I went on. I was like, did you tell them to go to sleep 20 minutes in? He's like, oh yeah, I gotta tell them to go to bed.
Now it's time for your kids to go to sleep.
Yeah, 20 minutes in. But you make sure you get the ad revenue.
I am gonna buy a bunch of Dragon Ball figurines.
Yeah,
a bunch of figurines I liked. Some of them are like 2 feet tall.
2 feet.
Yeah, so I thought that was a cool size, dude. Like that. You know.
I only have one, and it's Trunks when he's slicing Frieza.
That way, when I send the dick pic, bro, I just, you know, I put it next to my Goku.
That's crazy that you're staging your dick pics, dude.
Yeah, dude, Goku. I seen a dope one with Goku hitting the spirit bomb on Boo.
Okay. Damn, bro. I always thought about like collecting shit like that, but then when I go to buy it or like think about buying it, I'm like, what am I doing, dude? I can spend this on.
Like scrolling.
Yeah.
And my girl's like, "Oh, what is that? Send me that." I'm like, "No, I'll buy them myself." Gift for me.
Fucking what do you call it? I was looking at so Digimon's been trying to do like reboots, kind of.
The digital monsters.
Yeah, they're trying to do like reboots of like they did one of like the OG Digidestin, and they're doing one of the second like series, which is like kind of my personal favorite. And when I was younger, I had the Digivice, and it's like one of those things that when my dad died, I lost it in like my mom put everything in storage, and I lost that shit, like all my toys. So I always regretted like not having that shit on me. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, that's like one toy I wish I still had. And they're redoing the movie, and they're re-releasing the Digivices from that generation, but with like a new screen, like updated and shit, so it'll be cleaner. It's like 150, 200, I think, something like that.
Yeah.
And the kid in me is like, buy that shit. And they're releasing the black one. I had like a white and blue, but they have like a all black, and nigga, you know me, blackout, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I got a cop. I mean, I probably am because
is there things that two people can do at the same time from across the country with those Digivices?
I don't think so. I don't know though. The screen's like really updated. It's like a Tamagotchi, really, but just with Digimon. But they have like a colored screen and shit. I was like, damn, bro, this shit is fucking clean as fuck. But I seen that, and needless to say, I spent an hour debating if I should pre-order it, and I was like, I'll just wait. Like right before, if I'm gonna buy it, I'll buy it right before it happens.
And I do want to get me and Tang those pillows that once one of us lays on it, it lights up for the other one. And I want to get that for me and Tangeray.
Yeah. I think he'll enjoy it, dude. He's a colorful guy.
He is, dude. He's like a little pink light up on his pillow.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought you were gonna say so. He's like, nah. He's strong, dude. Strong-willed kid, dude.
Yeah, right, dude. He's been bullied his whole life. He knows not to talk back.
Well, Tangeray is in the Discord, so technically this is, and we will say this is his first episode, and he pulled the Gabe. That's gonna be the lore from now on. Is Tangeray got on the late night and pulled the Gabe?
Didn't even have his camera on.
Damn. That's why he doesn't want to be on it, though. He said, to be fair, he was like, he wants to look pretty on camera. That's what his words, not mine. But yeah, man. Yo, shout out to our, fucking, what are we, 8 minutes in? Shout out to the Heels people watching the Heels reviews. Those shit's been popping on the channel. Shout them out. Hey,
I feel like you guys are all my personal friends.
Huh?
We're going on. I feel like they're all my personal friends. Everybody who's watched those videos.
Yeah. Hey, you're like really interacting with people. I'm terrible at it because I don't know. Like they're actually talking about wrestling shit, so you actually can interact. I'm like, how would you like the show, guys?
Yeah. Hulk Hogan, John Cena.
Yeah, The Rock.
The Rock. Ray Mysterio.
Logan Paul, dude.
Yeah, bro, he's good though. He's a good performer.
He's kind of been in the news lately for like some dumb shit, and you kind of see like the real, like you're starting to see like really him, and I was like, damn, that's why you're a good heel in wrestling. Because watching heels, you see like, oh shit, you're kind of a piece of shit in real life. Makes you a good heel in the ring.
Oh, didn't he get famous for like busting splits at a Nazi museum or something?
I don't know, dude. He definitely got. He did like a vlog in the Suicide Force and filmed like a body for the thumbnail.
That might have been what it was.
Yeah, he did that, but to be honest, there was like, because obviously he had to like clean himself up after some shit like that. You know what I mean? So like after that, he kind of went on like the good guy journey. But you could just see like
take psychedelics.
Take psychedelics. Talk about Mother
ayahuasca.
Earth. Oh, bro, would you do ayahuasca?
I probably would. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would too. Would you go to a shaman?
Nah, we do it with Gabe.
He's our shaman.
Do it in some ghetto backyard. Like I would fly out to like New York,
Compton.
Yeah, Compton.
Compton
Knock on somebody's door. I got $1,000. Let me stand on your front porch for 35 hours.
Yeah, and just feed me water every so often, please.
It's $1,000. All right.
I bet.
And we get robbed by the neighbors tripping. We come. He tells them, "Yo, they just gave me $1,000 to stand on my porch for 24 hours. See what else they got?" We're sitting there, running our pockets.
Oh man.
We come out of the trip naked.
What if we come out the trip and we beat their asses? That's more scary.
We're like in the chamber, like the Dragon Ball chamber, in our brains.
We're connected because we're on the same trip and we're just training, but we're beating these niggas' ass in real life.
Yeah.
No, you got to do it like this.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, how do I hit a twister? Is it this way? Yo,
Yep.
you know Korean Zombie had a twister?
Holloway?
No, he had Holloway knocked him the fuck out. Yo, respect to Holloway. Shout out Max Holloway. I do want to ask you. Actually, I forgot about that fight. It happened so early, bro. I was gonna bet on it, to be honest. And when I woke up at 1 o'clock, the fight was all over UFC's like shit. Like Max Holloway won. I was like, what time was this fucking fight, bro?
Yeah,
but because it was in Singapore. But yeah, he fucking knocked him down in the first round. And obviously, remember last fight Korean Zombie had against Volk, got fucking mollywop.
Yeah.
So he knocked him down, and like instead of like giving him more damage on some grounded pound shit, he went for like a fucking anaconda, and then obviously didn't get it. And then third round, I think he knocked him out.
I told Rob's like, oh, it's gonna be a war. I said, nah, bro, not really.
Hell no, bro.
I said, Korean Zombie's like a tough guy, but Max is like the second best fighter
in that division, 100%. If he would be champ,
honestly,
he would be champ.
You know, Volk might have just seen Holloway on 3 bad days. You know,
could be. He would like that. That's the one thing that makes the fourth fight interesting still, because Max is still number one. So it's kind of like the Colby Usman thing when Usman was champion. It's like we know both these guys can be the guy of the division, but it's just like who gets who on the day, you know? Like I also think Colby wasn't his best version on one of the days that he fought Usman, you know? And to your point, like the third fight, Alex just looked
really good,
dominant. Like, you know what I mean? Like dominated him. Now, also you fight somebody 3 times, you learn the tendencies. Alex seems like a very cerebral type of fighter as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like he has the strength, he has like the tools to beat you, but I think he's more of a smarter fighter than people kind of give him credit for, because his game plan's always on point.
And he's very strong.
Very strong. No, I mean, yeah, that's like his attribute.
And yeah, no matter what, you know, if his strategy, if something doesn't work in his favor, he's stronger than you.
Yeah, 100%. Easy. And I think that's what Islam learned, right? Like,
and now for not that I've beat Usman, that's a nasty top 4 pound for pound list. John Jones, Volk, Islam, Max.
Yeah.
Because I think if Max beats Volk, if that happens, Volk might go to he would probably stay at number 1, maybe number 2.
For sure.
They put Islam. If Volk goes to 2, Islam's going to 1.
Do you think Islam is
He's just not active enough.
No, not at all. I think that's a problem.
Same thing with like Khabib. I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna beat 5 mediocre fighters.
And then
I'm gonna beat 2 good fighters and retire.
Like, but I also don't think he's as good as Khabib.
And he has the lore of but he was 176-0 in Russia before he came over to the UFC. 176 fights, you know, never lost. You know, it's like, come on, dude. Who was he fighting? His students? Which now that yeah,
I mean, bro, those guys are good. Everybody over there is good. If he really did have 176 fights and didn't lose in Russia, that's kind of impressive. When you think about the talent, especially like where they're from. When you think about the talent coming out there.
Hey, that's
no,
crazy.
Of course not.
Those are like 1940 boxing numbers.
Yeah. I mean, maybe 100, right? Like 76 extra fights on 100 is crazy. But like Izzy has about that many pro fights when you put it all together. So I guess, you know.
Yeah, kickboxing is weird. He has, 60 kickboxing matches. He fought 3 guys that were worth anything.
Yeah.
Kickboxing is very weird. It's not like in the UFC. Not for nothing. No matter where you fight in the UFC, you're fighting somebody who can beat 88% of the world's ass.
Yeah.
Anybody who fights in the UFC octagon can beat 90% of the world.
So I don't know if you watched, if you like got through the Ultimate Fighter, because we kind of stopped talking about it after the first episode.
I pretty much stopped watching it when I realized Conor wasn't in it, which was kind of why,
yeah.
and he wasn't in it as often as you would think he was going to be. Did you hear about the thing with the ice baths? So Chandler and Connor did the ice
Oh
bath
yeah,
and production had them sitting in there for like 37 minutes. And Dana White was like, he did 37 degrees for 45 seconds. He's like, these guys were in 32-degree water for 37 minutes. He goes, it's a shame what the production company did to them. They were the risk that they had of injury or worse, he said, in that tub was
yeah.
ridiculous. That production let that slide like that.
That's actually kind of stupid as fuck. Now, when
Yeah.
I watched it, I didn't think about it, but
Yeah.
now that you say it like that, it's like, what the fuck? You really had them sitting in there, like, a nigga's heart could stop.
37 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I brought up that to say, when you see like, because it was up and comers versus veterans, right? All the veterans won except for one.
Yeah.
And like because they fought at that level already. You know what I mean? You're not really gonna bring a new guy unless the new guy really is polished, has a good game plan going in, and like has the skills. Like their style matches up really well against a veteran. But like it's just in general, you're not gonna get a veteran UFC fighter fighting anybody, and it's gonna be an easy fight. Like they're gonna fuck you up, and they're low level guys. Like none of the guys. There's maybe 4 of the guys on the Ultimate Fighter that were veterans to me that I'm like, yeah, I could see like continuing on fighting. But the rest of them are like, yeah, you're good, but like I don't see you in your division going up.
They would beat any They would beat any regular person up.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like they fought young and up and coming guys that are talented, and they still worked them. You know what I mean? Like whether they're older, they're slower. Nah, there's a even. I mean, when you get fighting, like the cerebral side of it hits when you're a little older.
Look at Cowboy. Oh man, and they're just throwing hammers fighting young kids.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody who was worth the shit at one point was just fucking him up, making him a beanbag. But yeah, the experience is a big factor.
Yeah.
That's part of the reason why, just for the mention, John Jones has been champion for so long is because 5-round fights is where he's comfortable. You know what I'm saying? If you see him outside of the first 3 rounds, you are now in his lion's den.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Him training for a 5-round fight is just an everyday workout in the gym for him.
I mean, that's a big thing. That's a big thing with just any fighter that their first time fighting in a 5-round fight, they make it a big deal. You know what I mean? Because it is. It's like
you're fighting an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that first 5 minutes, like maybe if you get to the 5th round, it's a little bit not easier, but like you're kind of more set up. But I think the beginning of the 4th round is when people can really like make or break in a situation because it's like it's so new. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, I haven't been this tired, bro. And when you hear like especially if it's a war, bro, if you're going through a war like a fucking Gastelum versus Izzy kind of fight, like bro, that's a different kind of gas tank you have to have.
Oh,
like, you know what I mean? Like no ordinary person is going to that.
And that's what makes like the Diaz
Brown zone.
Or like the John Gustafson fight, why that's so great. Because they went to war for 5 rounds. They didn't slow down at all. But Stipe, who's quote unquote the greatest heavyweight of all time, but he's had like 4 5-round fights, and I don't know how many of those even made it to decision.
Yeah.
I
mean,
what if John could just stay away from him for 3 rounds, 3.5 rounds?
Yeah, but I think Stipe has a good tank.
Yeah.
Now the thing with Stipe though is just like the time off, right? Like, how does that affect him?
We said the same thing about John.
But he's older. You know what I mean? He's older. Like Stipe is older than John. Now the John thing was more of like a ring rust type of thing, because John is technically, especially for a heavyweight fighter, in his prime, like his prime age to cause damage. He could fight for another 5 years if he wants. Easy.
As a heavyweight,
easy. But
yeah, if he doesn't get knocked out, he gets knocked out one time, it's over for him.
You think he loses right away, dude? You think he gets knocked out and comes back and wins?
No, I think if John ends up with his face in the mat, he's not coming back.
I don't see him not coming back at least once.
He fights Sergey and just wham.
You think Sergey will beat Tom Aspinall?
No, I think Aspinall's. Man, I don't know. To be honest, somebody's going to sleep.
Yeah. And if it goes to the ground, I think Aspinall does win.
Yeah, but Sergey on the hands and feet, bro, he's just nasty with the hands. You know what I'm saying? And he's Russian.
Yeah. I'm really high on Aspinall though, especially for the heavyweights. Like his skill set, like I think he can be really good, man.
Yo, Connor Chandler is gonna happen on the Jones Stipe card.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
They were gonna have Colby Leon on that shit.
Maybe they will.
No, they won't, because John said he doesn't want to fight on the same card as Colby.
No?
Nah, he came out and said that. He's like, because they got beef and they were like roommates in college, so they don't really like each other. And I was watching, I think it was last week. Colby was on a couple podcasts, like Michael Bisping shit, and then somebody else's. I was watching it, and he was just like, he's like, why do you think he doesn't want me there? Like, because I'm gonna air out all his dirty laundry at the press conference. Like, there's no other reason for him to like try to stop me from fighting on one of these, like a big card like Madison Square Garden, which
that's huge.
Like one is Madison Square Garden, John Jones. If Conor does fight, and then you have Colby there, imagine that press conference, bro. Imagine the eyes on that shit, bro. Like, I think
press conference, Colby and John talking shit. You know, Conor calling out the winner of Leon Colby.
Yeah, somehow.
What they're talking about? Fuck that.
Colby and Conor would be great.
Yo, Leon, you better knock Colby the fuck out, because I want you, pussy. And then John just standing there like, yeah, I'm still champ though.
I think Leon would sleep Conor. Personally.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
but it would be great.
You were talking viewership.
You think now Colby? You think Colby could be? Yeah, probably right. Like take him down all a bunch.
It's hard. That's another one. It's hard to bet against Conor. That gas tank is fucking bottomless. Proper 12 and cocaine. He's about to fight John Jones.
He's really talking about I did cocaine and beat your ass.
Yeah, dude. I pulled up to the fight, coked out. They don't know I was coked out. He said I didn't even have to fight you.
You thought it didn't even fucking test me. Yo, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing of why they haven't got the Chandler fight popping, is because he hasn't been in the USADA pool. And there's like a rule, it's like 6 months. They have to be in the USADA pool before they can fight. So they're like, yo, are they really going to break the rules to let Conor fight in December? Like, yeah, they did Madison Square Garden. Come on, bro. And they're talking about,
the UFC might break the rules, but doesn't mean USADA's going to.
Nigga, you think if the UFC, bro, somebody made, who was it? Sean Strickland probably? I forgot who it was. Made a great point though. He was like, the guy that fought Ian Grady, he was cutting lawnmowers before the week before. He wasn't in the USADA pool, and they just signed him. You know what I'm saying? He's like, so if they really want to like make shit popping, they can let it slide. But it's not good for the culture of like, yo, we need to test you guys.
Like he could be voided the fuck out right now.
Oh, you guys, 100%. 100%. No, but it's not that he's not getting tested. It's just that he's not in the testing pool for 6 months.
Yeah.
So he could take a test a week before and then fight. You know what I mean? As long as it's clear. But it's the whole premise is if it's for the 6 months, the probation period or whatever.
But the thing is, if he's on steroids now and they test him a week before the fight, and he's gonna pop. You know,
I mean,
he's gonna pop. John Jones had picograms.
They talk about fucking picograms.
Fucking picograms. I look like fucking John Jones at the press conference.
At the press conference, that'd be nice.
Yo,
I ain't gonna lie, I'm digging the Knicks look right now.
Yeah, it looks hard, bro. He looks like a 19-year-old Dominican cat named Raul. Wait, with 2 U's though.
Suarez.
Has that little swiggle thing. You spell your name with that little.
I agree. That's exactly.
Oh, you look like the lead singer of Menudo.
Oh shit! But yeah, I mean, The rest of the year, in terms of like big fight cards, we're getting treated, man. We're getting treated, and like DC said, he's like, remember the days before New Year's, we would get like a huge fight card, and then it would roll over into the next year, and the next year would start with the huge fight card. He's like, we need to get back to that, and I think Madison Square Garden, John Jones, Colby Covington, Conor McGregor is a perfect way to start, and that's how you enter a YouTube video. I was like, wow, DC, thank you.
Yo, you think DC's gonna come back and fight John?
No, he's gone. I thought about this watching DC and RC. And just how he looks is like he's not gonna train again, dude. You know what I mean? Like it's like
it eats at him or it ate at him. It might not eat at him now.
Yeah, I'm probably not.
I mean, seeing John Jones go in there and fighting Cyril Gane probably ate at DC while he was sitting there like this.
Nah, because it's not like he beat somebody impressive. I mean, he beat Cyril Gane impressively.
No, I mean just John walking into the heavyweight ring. DC's like, motherfucker, you were supposed to do that while I was up here.
Nah, I think it would hurt DC more if he beat Stipe easily.
Yeah, just
you know what I mean? Stipe. Because if Stipe fought Gane, it would kind of go the same way.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's gonna take him down immediately, put him down. Because one, DC is way shorter than John. In terms, you know what I mean? His length's not there. Like,
I'm thinking John's gonna come out yoked this round.
Maybe.
I think he's gonna come in fucking, but he might pull up with the belly still. Belly John is hard.
That just might be it, though.
Yeah, Belly John might be the final form. Maybe it's not, dude. Pulls out like fucking Cell. Because of Perfect Cell. Perfect John.
Perfect John. Yeah, Perfect John is crazy.
60 with a six-pack.
Sheesh.
You know?
That's interesting.
26 pythons, brother.
But, nah, I don't know. We'll see. Because remember, like, before we saw his body in terms of, like, when he was fighting? Before his weigh-in, we never saw his body, but every picture he looked yoked, like he looked monstrous. And then the fight happens, like, oh, this guy's got a pot belly. You know what I mean? Like,
I think old pictures. I think he was like 245. That's what, and then he got fucking.
He got bigger.
Took a bunch of pictures in like a 60-day span. You know, he's like, all right, let's get to 260. But I think what took him so long too is I think he got to certain weights, worked out, see how he felt. He's like, nah, I can go bigger. You know, go bigger. See how you feel. He's like, nah, I can go bigger. You know, because right now it's murderer's row in the heavyweight division. Those guys are all killers in the top 5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like these guys are lethal.
The thing is, they don't have the name.
No, but they're lethal.
But yeah. If some of those guys were a little bit bigger stars, in the fights that we're seeing, like when we watch a heavyweight fight, it's knocked out, it's get knocked out or be knocked out. You know what I mean? Or knock them out or get knocked out. Like, I think John being in the division helps shed light on what's coming up the next couple of years. Because again, if John does lose, I don't think it. Like, all right, probably when the fight week starts. You're probably going to hear a lot of content of me saying Stipe is going to win. But deep down, you can't really go against John. Like, as much as I try to be like I try to be right on that shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, no, he's going to lose now. But, like, realistically, he's not. Right? Now, if he does lose, I do see him losing to, like, somebody like Tom Aspinall. Maybe not next year or the year. Like, if John fights for a couple of years, he will eventually fight a version, unless he's smart and gets him early. Like a Floyd Canelo situation, right? Like, get him like right when he's about to bubble. So when he is that guy, they could be like, well, John Jones fucking took care of him. But I do see there's going to be a point where Tom Aspinall might be too much for a John Jones, even as good as he is.
What if Stipe and John go to war, like 4 rounds?
That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I want.
Rip lip, broken nose.
Yeah, I don't want a broken toe. I don't want to see John finish him fast, or I don't want to see even like a knockout in the second round. Like I want to personally see what John can do at that.
Yeah, but I mean, I think what he did to Cyril Gane is what John can do to everybody on that roster.
Yeah.
Maybe minus the guy he's going to fight right now.
Yeah. Interesting, dude.
Everybody else in that top 5, John can do exactly that to them.
I think I said it before, but like we just didn't get any questions answered. We didn't get any questions answered in his last fight as to what a heavyweight
No.
John Jones level.
Yes, we did.
Somebody will push him though.
He fought clean. That was a question we had answered. He passed all the USADA tests.
Yeah, I mean he hasn't gotten in trouble since. He's
No.
done well since.
Yeah, he chased some guy out of his house with a gun.
Yeah, superhero John
Yeah.
with his dog next to him.
Perfect, John.
I don't think his dog likes black people, dude.
Except for John Jones.
I don't think. I think he thinks John's white, dude.
I think John put him in an armbar once, and the dog was like, "All right, all right." John put the dog in a Kimura. The dog was like, "All right, John."
Yo, chill. Chill.
Yeah, that's how John trained the dog. No train, no treats. You know, the dog. He's like, "Sit, dog doesn't sit." He taps his shoulder. Oh, all right, all right, all right. I'll sit down, dog.
Wags his tail and shit.
You know, here's the dog up at Roy's. I can't take him, but you can. You ain't in the pool.
They won't find out if you do.
You know, but I'm excited. But it's murder's row right there of like striking in that division. You know what I'm saying? You got Tua, you got Aspinall, Sergey,
and Tua is a big enough. Tua is the star. It's like Derek Lewis as well. Like Derek Lewis also is a star, but they have to win a couple more. They have to win like 2 or 3 in a row.
Yeah, but Derek Lewis is like his personality is he's that guy.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
He can keep fighting as long as he keeps his Manscaped commercials and his personality when he comes into the ring. You know, he slept home last fight, dude.
Yeah, F9 was crazy.
Yeah,
and he was an underdog. I put money on him.
That might be the type of shit that puts John to sleep.
Some random
comes out the gate. Yo, bow.
A Derek Lewis John fight.
Derek Lewis John card would be hard. Put Derek Lewis in the opener of the card for John.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's gonna be again fights. The fights are getting better. The fights are getting better.
Curtis Blades is fighting an upcoming card here in a fight night.
Yeah, I think he did say that. But didn't he lose? Who did he lose to last time?
Sergey.
Yeah.
Yeah. He beat Tua, Derek Lewis, right?
Yeah, but Curtis is also a name. Like again, they don't have fucking a Sean O'Malley. They don't have a Connor, but they do have a Derek Lewis, a Tua, Curtis Blades. Also, I don't consider him a star, but I consider him like a big enough name that people know if they're fighting Curtis Blades, shit's going down.
Yeah, Gon's fighting too.
Also Gon. Gon's big in the fucking pairs.
He's fighting Spivak, whatever.
He's also good too.
3 p.m. Saturday.
This Saturday. This Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
3 p.m.
He wins that probably. Spivak is nice though.
Yeah, Gon probably wins though. If he doesn't, he should just retire.
Nah. He still has to get better. I wonder what he comes out like. Because also Gon got fucked up by John in terms of like how fast he got finished, but also in terms of like, yo, let's not fucking stand with this guy. You know what I mean? Like, let's just take him down.
Yo,
Put him in a fucking little headlock.
They moved Pantoja up to 9. They swapped him and Sterling. Sterling went down to 10, and Pantoja went up to 9.
Interesting.
And then Holloway went up to 11. He went up 2 spots, and then which knocked down Pereira and Yuri.
Why the fuck they drop him?
Who, Sterling?
Yeah.
I don't know, but they moved Pantoja above him.
Interesting.
O'Malley's 8.
I mean, you beat because Sterling was.
Whoa.
What?
They put Volk at 2.
He's number 2?
Yeah.
Probably to build the fucking John fight, dude.
He was 1 with John.
Yeah, but probably to build the John fight.
So
but he
John...
just beat fucking Yair. Yo, he's getting hold just because John is who he is. He's just getting hold because John is who he is and what he is. It's like
look at Max, dude. He's being hold because Volk could beat him up.
That's true.
It happens, dude.
It happens, yeah.
You know.
That's
So that was
crazy.
John, Volk, Islam, Leon, Izzy, Oliveira, Usman, O'Malley, Pantoja, and Sterling. The top 10.
The fact Sterling's still in the top 10, though, I like that.
And then Holloway, Pereira, Yeri, Gaethje, Hill.
Would Shevchenko be on that list?
Did not, dude.
You think they do because she's a woman? Because
Well, yeah, there's a woman's pound for pound, isn't there?
there's not a UFC pound for pound with all of
No, but
them.
no, woman's pound for pound. Grosso's number one.
Grasso, Alexis Grasso, interesting.
Grosso, Zhang,
Oh yeah.
Valentina, Rose, Pena.
Huh. That's actually a solid fucking list.
Yeah.
Pena's pretty high up there. Only because Amanda would be retired, so she's got to be off the list.
And the heavyweight list is John, obviously, Sergey, Gone, Stipe, Aspinall, Blades, Tua, Bizvok, Volkov, and Almeida. Oh, and Lewis. Lewis is 10.
Bivak is 7.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a fucking. Because Ghana is what, 3? You said
2. They
2.
put Sergey above Gone,
Well, yeah, that makes sense.
and they put Stipe at 3.
Nigga, that's a fucking risk for Gon.
Yeah.
Because Spivak beats him, he's number 2, fucking 2.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But then, so you think we get John Sergey next? You think John just goes down the list until he's done?
I mean, that's where's Aspinall on that?
Say 4.
4.
So he's technically next after Sergey because he already beat Gone and he like.
Unless they fight each other, right? Like Sergey and Aspinall 4 to fight John. Because I do think, like, I don't know how you feel about this, right? Like, if John fights Stipe and just retires, does that solidify his legacy? Like, I mean, he's already done what he's done.
It's solidified already, dude.
Right? Like, so you can't ruin. You're not gonna ruin it. But I mean, like, as a heavyweight, like,
he's doing extra credit.
it's like you beat, yeah, I guess. But you beat Gon, you beat Stipe, and then maybe like one of the next guys. So then that kind of solidifies it a little bit, you know? Maybe you ended after that.
I mean, I think this is gonna be John's last fight. Win, lose, or draw. I think he puts his gloves down.
Maybe.
Or we get the, oh, I gotta see, what my future, is gonna hold. I love you guys. Hopefully this isn't the last time you see me.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, John Jones has a 95% takedown defense. And I think the only 2 people who've ever taken him down were DC and Gustafson.
Yeah. He's gonna go to sleep if he loses. That's really.
His average time is 14 minutes and 53 seconds.
He's in there a long time.
There's no way that's not a record.
I don't know, dude.
He has 10 knockouts and 10 wins by decision. 7 submissions.
Goat shit, dude. Fucking goat shit.
Shit, dude. Go shit.
Yeah. I don't know, man. UFC, again, the future of it's very exciting. Like the fights that they can make. You know what I mean? Like the people. I'm really excited about this Ian Gary guy. Ian Machado Gary or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Irish man. They're talking about bringing him to the Madison Square Garden ticket as well.
I think Leon and Izzy would be a great fight.
Yeah. Their styles match up well. I do think Izzy would probably put him away, though. I think Izzy's like a touch better on the feet. Though I do feel maybe Leon has more power.
Pantoja O'Malley. Pantoja goes up, fights John.
I don't know too much about Pantoja. Like, in terms of, like,
he's a fly.
How good he is.
He's a flyweight. He's 26-5.
I think O'Malley goes on a little run.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think the person that could beat him and has the tools to beat him was Aljo. Now, the Cheeto fight's interesting because he kind of lost to Cheeto. I mean, he did lose to Cheeto, but was he losing to Cheeto? Maybe not. You know, there's an argument for that. There is also an argument that Cheeto was winning the whole fight, and then the injury happened and Cheeto put him away. So that's exciting, but I don't know if Cheeto gets it done. I think you need. Huh?
Did Islam beat Volk?
I don't know, dude. When you watch the 5th round and the way it ended, like Volk was controlling like the last I think like 2 minutes or so, and ended up on top and was putting damage down. Like it's kind of hard to say, like, because the way I looked at it, it was probably like 2-2 going in, right? Like honestly, so it's like whoever wins the 5th round most likely got it, and in my eyes, Volk did win the 5th round.
Do we get that again?
We should, but it does. I also feel like Islam's. So his reaction was kind of like, I squeezed this one out of my ass cheeks.
I think Volk should go up. Obviously, they fight for an interim belt. Max has an opportunity to fight for the interim, and then Volk can come back down and fight Max for the title.
But how much do people want to see that fight again?
I think it would sell.
I mean, it would. But also, then you look at like the Izzy situation. Izzy and Pereira, you know. On the 4th fight, Izzy wins. So it's like, that can happen. I mean, it's not that Max can't beat Volk. It's just.
But then we get fight number 5. And do you want to go down that rabbit hole?
Yeah, it's another thing. Like, when do they like look at each other and be like, all right, we're done fighting each other? Like, that's literally a couple years of just training for one person.
Technically, if Max fights again, right? This is, a huge scenario. They fight again, Max wins, right? They fight again, Max wins, right? Now Volk is up 3-2. Do they fight again?
It's like you have to, dude.
And then
what is it, a 7-fight series?
Yeah. Bro, Max Volk 7.
No. There's no way, dude.
No, it's never gonna happen. No.
There's no way, but also I think Volk would win again before Max wins 3 in a row.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So again, it's like, what do you do? Like,
Max sleeps him.
Sleeps him back to back.
I'm the best boxer in UFC.
Count it up.
Count it, bro. That's looking at the announcers. Ultra Instinct.
He said,
I'm the best boxer in the UFC. Dungum.
Yo, he was on Andrew Schultz's Flagrant. Mm-hmm. But it was like a while back. But it was still a good interview. It came out like last week. That shit was fire though. He was just like joking around about how he had Brian Ortega. He's like, I could even teach people how to fight in the ring. You know, like that I can do that.
I could, dude. I'm the best boxer in the UFC. I like when Joe Rogan was on there though.
Oh, on Flagrant? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys ruined the podcast.
Yeah.
There's a crew. And she'll say, no, we ruined it, didn't. Yeah, you fucking did, bro.
This shit was hard.
He's like, you had that studio for how long? I go, yeah, the studio was great. Imagine Joe Rogan being on your podcast, dude.
On this one? The late night with AD, Jbirdy, and Joe Rogan.
Featuring Joey Diaz.
Featuring Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Cocksucker, you.
Me and Joey go back and forth. Yo, fuck you, you fucking fat fuck. How much you weigh? 345? You can snort the dust on my ass crack, you fuck.
You fucking fuck.
Fuck you, cocksucker.
Imagine being on Joe Rogan shit, though. His podcasts are long.
I think me and Joey Diaz's energy would match. I'll take as many edibles he wants to take, dog. We'll go edible for edible. I ain't Jamie.
This is edible for edible is crazy. I would not do that. No? I'm not taking one edible. Dude, I do not like edibles.
No? Mm-mm. I made infused hot chocolate a couple weeks ago.
I made it.
And then my buddies make me 100 milligram slice of pizza.
What's on it, dude? Cheese and pepperoni.
Yeah, it's sauce. The sauce is infused.
That sounds delicious, actually. I
Doesn't
wouldn't
it?
eat it, but I also don't like the taste of it.
Yeah, I don't care, dude. I like marijuana.
Not that much, dude. I don't even eat lettuce. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think I'm gonna eat weed?
No, they make oil. Make sure they use oil, dude.
You
You know?
get my logic, though, right? It's like,
Kinda.
it's like I don't eat you know. Why would I eat that? I'll put it in a blunt, smoke it. That's cool.
Yeah, you know. I smoked mad joints today.
Damn, bro, I'm really pissed about today, bro. I apologize to you for not making content. I was tight though on some shit. I was like, bro, I turned the stream on. I thought about that all day. I was like, yo, they better hope I don't feel like calling out tomorrow, dude. It's on them. It's on them, dude. But nah, probably not. I haven't called out in a minute. That's why I tried to do the switch thing, so I don't have to call. You know what I mean? Because like otherwise, I would have just called out and been like, "I'm sick. I'm sick." But
What are you homie gonna do? Get fucked up?
he said they're going bar hopping because I asked him because he's here for like 4 days. Like, what are you doing? He's like, one day we're going bar hopping because he had a concert when he lands. The day he lands, he's the concert. He's like, then the next day we're probably bar hopping. Then the day after that we're going tubing, and then Sunday we leave. He's like, pick a day, and I was like, I'm not going tubing, bro.
You're not gonna go tubing, dude?
No, dude, that's white people shit. WPS.
You make drinks in a Yeti?
No.
In a big gulp, dude? If you had
No, dude. My parents had a boat, and they would bring us to the fucking. It's the bridge that you drive over every day. The water, that water down there. We would go tubing in that shit, and then they'll leave me and be like, "Nigga, if an alligator wants me right now, he can have me." You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I can do. The boat's fucking a mile down, making a U-turn, busting a bitch. Like, come on.
Yeah, I want to shout out that Otani sign. Take my ligament, Otani.
Yo, that was hilarious.
Yo, you see I guess they're playing the Mets right now, and that he broke the scoreboard.
Yeah, I did see that. This that's on you.
Yeah, the next day they put is like, please don't break anything else.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Oh man, baseball. Baseball's been fun this year to watch, to be honest.
Because the Yankees are losing.
Yeah, they're not good. They're fucking ass.
Judge isn't playing.
He was last week.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he came back. So I don't know if he's still playing. He had a 3 home run game last week or this week. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he had a good time. But
Otani same team soon.
Fucking Otani, nah, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna be wearing blue and orange.
No, that'd be sick though.
Yeah.
I don't like what the Mets did, dude.
No, not at all, dude. They really fucked us. Let's not talk about baseball right now.
You know what? Matter of fact,
with the shift back.
Oh man,
you know that's what the fucking banana ball is blowing up right now.
Banana ball, bro. I hate seeing how big that shit's getting. Nigga, Jake Peavy was pitching one day. I was like, nah, bro. Niggas doing backflips and making catches. Like, what's going on right now, dude? Circus still baseball, dude.
Pure baseball, dude. Pure baseball. They allow the shift.
They allow the shift.
Yeah.
No, I don't like when I watch TikTok and the umpire's dancing with the players on the field and then he calls a strike. That makes it feel biased.
Oh, totally.
The umpire knows the routine, dude. It doesn't matter where you throw the ball. It's a strike.
It's like the Globetrotters, dude.
That's basically what it is, right? Like fucking baseball globetrotting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's great, dude.
No, dude. You know what's great? The timer. That's great, dude. I agree with that. I do like the timer. I mean, nah, it's fun, but it's also like now if you know the Bananas call me to go pitch for them, I'm doing it.
We pitch right-handed though.
I am right-handed, so that's cool. But I want to wear the pink John.
The pink, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fucking baseball sucks, dude.
No. Our team sucks. Baseball's been great. Yo, shout out to Acuna for getting jumped at Coors Field.
Yeah, jumped in love.
Nigga hugged him and would not let go, bro. And then where'd the other guy come from? Like they
Left
were.
field.
I don't think. You're a fucking moron, bro. No, but I don't think the guys were in cahoots. Is what I'm trying to say.
You don't think they knew each other?
No, I don't think so. I think he saw him hugging for a long time. I was like, I'm gonna do that too, and just
I'm
ran
done.
up.
Came out of left field.
Oh man, bro, you're a fucking moron, dude. We're at the 51-minute mark, brother. You want to end it? You want to keep going? I'm having a good time.
I am having a good time.
Listen,
but
for us,
it's like lighting up right now. But
it's dying.
no, it's like oh.
Oh, it's like I need to turn on. Yo, before we go,
I never turned it off. I'm playing.
are you playing Civs? You're playing Rocket League?
Yeah, I'm doing the training to see if I can get it.
That's single-handedly the worst game I ever played in my life.
We should have downloaded Fortnite. Is what we should have did.
I thought about that, but I was like, why are we doing Rocket League, bro? Playing that shit, I felt like a fucking Gabe, dude. I was like, what am I doing? I had no game awareness. I kept missing the ball. Like there was like 3 times I probably could have hit the ball in the net and didn't.
Yeah. We just don't know. The camera angle is mad weird.
Yeah, I don't like that. But
Camera angle is weird.
All right, man. Let's end it here, right here. Yo, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below. Tell us something. Tell us something about John Jones.
I want to know your least favorite memory, the thing that scares you the most in life.
Yeah.
Comment that. We promise we'll never bring it up. You know,
unless you say something bad about us.
I hate big booty baddies, so please keep them away from me. Don't scare me, please.
Don't scare me. I hate $1 million.
Yeah, money sucks.
Don't put that in my pocket. You know, what am I gonna do with that? Nothing.
Nothing. You know, this stream will definitely not get any better.
Yo, but also check out our Heels reviews. Those come out every Friday morning. They'll be up in the morning. I usually post them at 4 in the morning, but be on the lookout for that. Those shit's been running up, so if you like Heels, you watch Stars, check out Heels, and then check out our review. Yo, Birdie, any last words?
Sleep on it.
Goodbye. Goodbye.